Getting a shoe for marathon training can be an expensive business. If you watch any shoe reviews like this channel, you will know that the Super Blast 2 is the king of marathon training. But that shoe is close to £200. Now, whilst there's some other very good shoes out there, in this video, I'm going to give you a shoe that you can buy for about £100 and slightly cheaper in some places that I think can do all your marathon training and more. Okay team, so I'm not joking, yeah, marathon training shoes are very expensive. And even if you don't go down that sort of plated route, if you don't get a super trainer, you know, you're looking at £165 for something like the Brooks Glycerine 22. A super trainer can go up to £180. Now the Boston 13, which is there, that's £140. Now whilst that's a very good super trainer, it's still rather expensive. Again, another example, if you want to go old school, £170 for a big old cruiser. So the price of shoes is out of control, right? We all know that, that's not up for debate. So I was thinking to myself, look, what's a good shoe on a budget for marathon training, right? Marathon training is here and you want a good budget alternative. And yes, you can pick up shoes, older models on the cheap. That's a brilliant thing to do. And we've actually done quite a lot of videos about that sort of stuff. But there is a shoe out there that's basically the same as the newer model that's £150. There's only a slight tweak to the upper. And this older model will do all of your marathon training. And you can even take it into race day if you wanted to. And that shoe, boys and girls, is this, the Adidas Supernova Prima. Now, I've done videos about this shoe in the past, but it's at a point in time right now where I feel marathon training is here and some of you will be searching for a shoe on a budget. And that's why I wanted to drag this back out, because it needs a bit of love. It's a bit of an unsung hero. Now, I do want to say at the front end, I think this is a brilliant shoe for any heel strikers out there. Look at this EVA piece down here, yeah, how it extends out. This is like a heel striker's dream. So immediately I've got a strong argument for this shoe. And we're going to come on to the other arguments in just a bit, because we've got to do that damn disclaimer. Thanks very much. I know it's a pain, but we do have to do it. Let's dive into the stats and features. So the Prima version 1, like I said to you, is fundamentally the same shoe as version 2. We've got the Dream Strike Plus midsole. We've got a light traction outsole. We've got support rods on the bottom. I'll show you them in just a minute. And we've got 38mm stack in the heel down to 30mm. That's an 8mm drop for all you mathematicians. It fits true to size, and this is 297 grams. Now let me know in the comments, it doesn't look like 38mm stack here, does it? That's 38mm. Apparently so is that. Doesn't look it to me. But anyway, let's take a closer look. So here's this upper on this shoe, and I love it. Now version 2 has a new upper on it, and that's really the only difference. But I actually like this upper. There's our light traction outsole, and there's that sort of support rods. They're basically pieces of EVA running underneath. There's our Dream Strike Plus midsole, with, like I showed you before, this EVA frame on the bottom that extends out back here. Comfort's fantastic, lockdown's fantastic, and surprisingly for Adidas, these laces are quite good. Okay, so the reason this shoe performs very well, I think, at marathon training is because you can do most of your stuff in it. It's very good on those longer easy miles. It's very good at those daily miles. It's also very good at some of those tempo paces that you may throw into your week of training. The Dream Strike Plus is a really good foam, actually. And whilst it's not something sexy like you get on the Power Run PB and all this other stuff, it's a very functionable midsole. It gives you enough feedback, it gives you enough confidence to run a little bit quicker, but at the same time, it's comfortable, yeah? Like I said, it's stable. So again, you're getting tired in that marathon training. Maybe you're doing, I don't know, 30 miles a week, which is a hell of a lot of mileage, yeah? Or maybe you're going one of those nutters who does 50 miles a week. You want a shoe that's stable, right? When you're a bit tired, you want some stability within that shoe. And this has got it. So you can lean on this shoe, but you can also ease off and do some of those easy miles. So it's very versatile is my point. Now you're getting all of this, like I said, you can pick this shoe up for basically £100. Now I have seen it cheaper, but at £100, let's say, that's probably in the middle point, you're getting a hell of a lot of shoe that can do a hell of a lot of stuff. And that's why I wanted to flag it again, yeah? Because yes, version 2 is here, but as I said, it's fundamentally the same shoe. And I think this is a bit of a sneaky find, especially for people who do heel strike. So there we go, a bit of a quick video on the Prima. I wanted to bring it back to your attention because we do talk about all these flashy new shoes for marathon training, super trainer this, super blast that, but there's some real finds out there that may appeal to some people. Not everybody gets on with the Super Blast 2, which I don't understand. And not everybody wants a nylon plate or a super foam. And not everybody has £150 to spend on a running shoe. and that's where this comes into its own. So there we go, people. Let me know in the comments, have you tried the Prima? What do you think about it? Super interested to know on that. Don't forget, you can pick up your Adidas shoes over at sportshoes.com, 15% cheaper if you're 40 Runs, a running club affiliated member. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you all later.